Welcome back to the podcast. My name is Pau Dwyer. This is my sister Chris and Siobhan, your knickers over there. Today we're going to be covering... Wow. I practiced that all week.
Welcome to the podcast. It's me, Chris and Siobhan. Listen to us talk about stuff or don't.
Welcome, President Trump. Woo! Oh, the flossing dance. Is it because of all your muscles?
My leg is stuck.
President Trump, your hair is so immaculate.
It's good hair. It's great hair. I like my hair. It's amazing hair. So hey gang, welcome back to the Halloween special. It is episode 12 or 13. We're not sure which one is going out first.
Do we have to say the number every
to
week?
The show. I'll just remind people where we are.
I suppose.
I am, of course, your host, Trumpety Dumpety. We're joined by what? Who are you meant to be?
Beldar.
I couldn't remember his name.
Beldar from the 1993 movie Coneheads. One of the best alien movies that there was ever.
I don't remember it.
Oh my God, it was hilarious.
I can't remember. That's one of those things that I should probably go back and watch.
Absolutely go back and watch it. It's on, I think it's on Disney at the moment.
Did it age well?
It's a few months now since I've seen it. I think it did. It's hilarious. Dan Aykroyd, anything Dan Aykroyd does is hilarious.
It's true. I like those
Yep.
movies, yeah.
Yeah.
Ask me who I am.
Okay, let's
And
give,
in the corner.
In the corner, who have you? God, you look so handsome. You look
Eddie
like
Hall.
You look like you smell amazing.
Well, judging by this morning's events.
Amazing is one word for it.
Who are you? Explain to us who you are.
Well, see, I thought today's episode is dress up as your hero.
Oh, so I'm your hero.
Yeah.
Dwyer.
What's your nickname?
Potato.
Cakes.
Your nickname is... Actually, they call me the Lion, but I don't know. I'm not on the Lion.
What do you know
The
the, name
Limerick
they give you
Lion.
in the shows?
Limerick
What is
Lion,
it? The wife pleaser.
The wife.
The wife pleaser?
The wife's
That's not
favourite.
Wife's,
The-
housewife's
housewife's
favourite.
favourite.
Wife's favourite.
The wife pleaser.
what
Wife
episode?
pleaser. The wife pleaser.
We'll ask
And in the
Lena
house now we
afterwards.
got the wife pleaser. What is your... Show us your special tricks. Well, I call this the tickler.
Take my hand, John.
You.
So it's not really going on around Ireland. Do you remember Halloween? What was your favourite Halloween memory?
Do you remember there was about 4 or 5 masks that you could pick between?
And each one of them would reef the
Reef the
eyes,
face
the
off you.
nose,
If
and
you
the
stuck
mouth
it,
off
do you remember you
Plastic,
would
yeah.
have this thing where you wanted to stick your tongue out through the mouth hole bit
then
and
you'd
you'd
cut
get
your
it caught
tongue.
and you put it back
yeah.
in and cut it. And the black plastic bag, of course.
You need nothing else in Halloween on a black plastic bag. You
And
could
so
be
we
a
never got to
spider,
go
a witch.
trick-or-treating because we were living
We were so poor.
out in the mountains.
We all went into the same thing, a black bag.
And call to
And
our
just
own door.
call
Mammy,
to,
can I have
call to each
sweets?
other's bedroom doors looking for sweets.
Walk over to the dog house, can I see it? Oh.
We used to do, do you know, bobbing apples and the flour, the mound of flour. Blech. Oh my God, when I think of that now.
I know, yeah. Desperate.
When I think back to those times.
But you remember you used to be able to get barn bracks, like proper ones that had the little ring in it with the stone.
Yes, yeah.
And do you remember we'd murder one year
Always.
because we
Each
fought over
Halloween,
the
yeah.
ring. And then one of the two of us lost it and that was the end of it. But you can't get rings in the barn bracks anymore now because it's a choking hazard, obviously.
I'm
God,
surprised
really?
it took this long though.
You can't have anything nice anymore.
Can people not just, like, be responsible?
But like there's a sign on the coffee cups inside McDonald's that say contents are hot, be careful.
Or the side of bleach, do not drink. I mean, if you have to give a warning.
Well, you do have to, because now there's these weird groups of people on Facebook telling you that you can get rid of your child's autism by feeding them bleach.
I know, but who are the people listening to it? Survival of
The
the
people
fittest
who
and all
are
of that.
I'd be
giving-
surprised. But isn't that eliminating, what's it?
Stupidity?
Do you know where you're getting rid of people? Natural order.
Oh, Darwinian, like, natural selection.
Natural selection.
Although no, because it's assuming that the playing field is
Level.
Natural
Level.
selection will get rid of all those people drinking bleach. And
You would think, and we're surviving there.
Guess who
strong.
else suggested putting bleach inside the body?
me.
Trumpity dump.
Oh. Oh, me.
Oh, I
you
forgot
actually
who I
mean
was
me?
there.
He was probably wrongly advised. I was wrongly advised. These people come up to you, they give me ideas, I don't check them. And I was wrongly advised, It was bleach. Bleach is good.
We have maybe some UV light inside the body.
My favorite bleach, of course, is vanilla. Vanilla's a great color. It's my favorite. It's my favorite flavor. Vanilla.
I thought it would have
Vanilla's
been
a great
orange.
color. Am I sounding like him now?
A little bit. It needs a bit of work.
He's really hard to do, and I'm good at American accents because if it was just normal
He's different
American
though.
accent,
He's weird.
Yeah.
he is.
Is
he's
it just me or those lights way brighter this week?
funny?
They're
A little
really
bit
bright,
yeah.
yeah.
Your eyes are hypersensitive.
I'm getting laser eye surgery for free this week. They're burning the
I can't
scleras off me.
believe you looked up Optilays and it was
I
like
did
$8
look
grand.
up Optilays and it turns out it's only
Ridiculously
for
expensive.
billionaires.
Quadruple the price to when I got it.
Why?
Over €8,000.
That's mental.
Sorry, I shouldn't say any names, but I mean that's the going rate, and everything has just gone up in value or
Everything is.
price, not value.
Do you know how much spuds are now?
Individually,
Yeah,
Per potato.
per potato, per spud. No, I don't know. 30 cents.
I don't know either. That's why I'm asking you.
All right.
Oh. Well, all I know is I bought a jar of coffee this morning. It was like €7. Ridiculous. And it wasn't even nice.
Is
It's
that the fancy
disgusting.
one in the like steel
That-
looking tin
No.
with the orange top?
No.
That's
no,
nice
no.
coffee, but that's like €7. But still, like if you think about it, right, you get like 20 or 30 cups from that tin, which
Of
makes
shit
it
coffee. Okay.
No, the tin that I get, the nice coffee, which makes it how much? Like 7 into 20 goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 7 into 20 goes like €3.30. So it's 30 cents a coffee, isn't it? 30 cents. If
Anyway, it's cheaper than going
one
out
second
buying
now.
your coffee. And,
If you get a tin of coffee that has 30 servings and it costs €7, it's 30 cents a cup. Probably.
wow, I don't know.
You know, you have a calculator on the iPad there.
So my point is, if you go across the road and into the cafe, you'll pay $3.50 for a coffee.
Yeah, but that's way nicer coffee.
And 33.50s is like €170.
You're really fast at maths. The answer isn't correct, but you're really fast.
It's like that episode of The Simpsons. Remember, Bart kept putting his hand up, and he was like, "By the way, he's going through this smart phase." And the end of it, he put his hand up. Bart, will you put your hand on? You've been wrong all day.
Exactly like that.
So we're going to move on to. Am I the cunt?
Oh no, I'm up. Okay.
Siobhan, your knowledge to us.
God,
Actually,
there.
before we go there, right, I'm going to talk about this story that came up because it's in the fitness industry, and I'm going to cover it because
Ooh.
I am of the fitness industry.
Industry.
I'm of the fitness industry myself. So a personal trainer up in the north, right?
Yeah.
Personal trainer who was entrusted to lots of people because he claimed to be a physiotherapist as well.
Claimed.
Sorry, claimed.
And that's all
you
he
said.
was. He was claiming to be one, and he wasn't. But he had an online course done, and basically he had a girl on the bed. And do you know what the funny thing about this is? Okay, I'm going to say what happened first. So he sexually assaulted a girl. He was massaging her.
Got her in as a client, had her on
got her
the
as a
bed.
client. Oh, she came in with chronic back pain.
So
So
sports
can you imagine,
massage.
like chronic back pain is I hurt my back a couple of years ago. I hurt in lockdown, and it's painful.
Yeah.
Everything is painful. I can imagine you go and get your fucking hair.
Talk to me. Beard. Jesus Christ.
And can imagine you go and get your you're trying to get your back sorted. You go into this fella, and he's knotting in his head only to feel the dogs off you.
It's one
So
way of
she
looking
went
at
in.
it.
She went in to get her back sorted, and he ended up.
Let me guess, it's the only area he didn't sort.
Yeah, yeah. Do you know,
Dirty
she came out of their place with
bastard.
fucking. She came out of there with
With a sexual assault claim.
with a sexual assault claim, and like it fucked her up for after that because in the report it said that she was, it affected her mentally a
Of
lot.
Of
course
course
it
it
would.
did. He
As it
completely
would,
took
yeah.
advantage.
So what he did was, he was like, oh, just take off her shorts, strip down to just her knickers, and we'll get moved on. So he left the room. As she was stripping down, he walked in on top of her and goes, oh, whoopsie. right?
Oh, wow.
He had the laptop set up as you have your laptop set up there, and the camera was going on it, so he recorded the whole thing. He sat her up in the bed and he started massaging her breast, her stomach, her vagina, because she went in with I think it was a groin injury as well. So she was, by the way, rubbing out her groin, and it was like, that's not my groin, and sexually assaulted her. But then, right, so he went to court and said that she was making moves on him, that she instigated.
Well, that's the usual comeback, isn't it?
God,
To
that's
justify
so boring,
their
isn't it?
he
actions.
instigated the whole thing, that she was making it all up. And
Oh, a special place in hell for people like him.
yeah, but then it turns out when they went through his laptop, he had 35 or 30, 30 no, 30, oh yeah, 30, secretly filmed 35 other women topless as he gave them massages at his gym in Emerged Friday. 35 people he had recorded
God.
with their clothes off. But you know the thing about it is, and I was thinking about this, obviously he's a fucking disgusting freak. Why were these women stripping off? You don't need to take your clothes off.
Was it their first time at a physio appointment?
Maybe, yeah, but like...
Well, hang on. If it's your back, you actually have to take a bra off, because if you're doing your whole back, but you don't just focus maybe on that one area.
But you remember I was telling that story about your man in Limerick with Lena, and he was like, oh yeah, take her top off. And she's like, no, I can open the bra. And like, you hold the bra on. I just don't understand.
No, you don't go blaming them at all.
No,
now.
I'm not blaming them. It's just like, why would you trust her? Why, like...
Why wouldn't you trust a
wouldn't
professional?
you trust
that
a
you're
professional?
supposed to be able to trust.
But he wasn't a professional.
Yeah, but they
But
didn't
they
know
didn't
that
know
at the
that.
time.
I don't know. But anyway, and he set up the camera, and a few times he'd put them back into position in front of the camera because they'd sliding away from the view of the camera. Dirty
So did he get time?
No, I don't think so.
Of course he didn't.
Oh,
It
he's
was a
remanded
crime
on bail
against a
with
woman.
stringent conditions by Judge Ronan Monroe, who said there were
the judge was male.
predatory
Oh.
aspect to the crimes committed.
And the woman who killed her husband, who had been physically abusing her for years, got time.
She should be given a medal.
Absolutely. This is the difference. Like, if
That's the
it's
difference,
committed
yeah.
against women, it just isn't treated as.
But you know that the
seriously.
annoying thing about this, so some girl messaged me last night and she was like, will you look at this story? So I did it, covered the story. Instagram got it taken down and shadow banned me because I called them a cunt twice.
Again.
So I looked into it and I went onto his page, and I'm not joking now, he had this minute and a half video of up of him. He was like, and he was basically just crying and poor me, and there was no apology to all these women.
So what was his excuse then?
He didn't give an excuse. He was like, oh look, I was at a really low time and me and the girlfriend were going through things, and
That's not what normal people do when they're going through a hard time. Film other people naked.
and then started crying and said that he hopes he's going to be an inspiration for many people out there, and that this road will be worth it. This road.
Okay, so the journey was the journey. What's the destination?
Jail.
So, like,
Clearly not.
It's his thing, like, I want to go to jail, and I hope I inspire loads of people to go to jail. It's mental. And then, because I covered the story, obviously, and I think got like 100,000 views in a short time, and
they're like, this guy again.
he deleted the video because obviously he looks like a fucking idiot.
Moron, yeah.
Claiming victim, and look at all the victims he created. Do you know what I mean?
Women are only objects to him. They're not
Yeah.
even real people.
So he deleted the video, obviously, because he looked like an idiot. And then Instagram deleted my video, which I might upload again, just bleeped out the words. And
Don't. Oh my God. Can you
just bleep out the
maybe
words.
just.
We're working hard enough to get our ratings up weekly. Stop it.
He keeps putting stumbling blocks. That's like him doing stupid tricks before he goes on to do his competitions.
It's
Falling
like
off tractor wheels
it's like
and
my
hopping
life
off
thing,
the ground.
isn't it?
That's your MO. Yeah.
But the girl that he sexually assaulted messaged me, reached out to me.
Oh my
she
God,
thanked
is
me
she
for the
okay?
video, and she said she's been disgusted by it because, and if you go onto his page, you'll see it. It's all about this mental health bullshit. He's literally priming up for this moment because he knew it was coming.
That's like Russell Brand getting into religion now. Do you see those stupid amulets he's selling
Oh my
to
God,
protect you from EMF? The moron, as if he's a fucking clue what he's talking
moron.
about. What a dope. I found Jesus and I found religion and I'm a reformed
Yeah,
person.
and a business he can jump on selling his bloody junkware across
Dickhead.
social media.
Yeah.
What an
Oh
idiot.
my God.
So she said to me, she says, "Hi, Pa, I want to thank you for your video on Shane Flynn. I am the victim in the sexual assault case and you've helped spread my truth among your followers and let people know what he really is. A cunt. I've had to watch him live his life as normal as 4 years since it happened, and this day is all I ever wanted, for everyone to know what he really is behind the thousands of followers and bullshit videos and make it known so nobody else has to go through what I did. Thanks again. Keep doing what you're doing."
Excellent. I wonder, has anyone come out in support of him?
Loads.
Sorry?
Yep. Loads of people.
Also other
And
sex attackers?
people I'm friends with, close with, reached out to me last night and she goes, "Oh my God." I'm not going to name drop, obviously. She's like, "Oh my God, I had messaged this guy and I was going to go and see him soon." She was like, so like, I think, do you know what's weird as well? In the 35 women that he recorded was in the space of 4 weeks.
And they're the only
4
ones he got
weeks.
caught for?
Which is very strange, isn't it?
That is very strange. There's a hard drive somewhere
Somewhere.
with a lot more
There's
victims
a hard
on it,
drive
I'd
somewhere,
say.
yeah. Someone else messaged me and thanked me because her mother had been to see him. I'd say his hard drive needs to be searched.
Okay.
Oh my God.
They only found a month's worth.
How did he get found out?
It's weird because she obviously reported him to police. When he was arrested, he denied the case, but he said he admitted to the 35 videos.
Like he said...
It's so weird, isn't it? Because I was thinking about this last night and I was like, he denied one thing, but revealed all this other shit.
Yeah, there's a bit of the story missing there, I'd say.
So much of it.
The sign is upside down. Leave it that way, it's
behind
fine.
the laptop.
But anyway, that's that. It's times like this they should bring back public
Floggings.
Floggings, yeah.
Flogging, yeah. A flogging.
Walk him down the street, shame.
A little wham
Shame.
pipe. Shea whoop.
Across the backs of the legs.
Cut him, lads. Cut him. Anyway, Siobhan, you're.
Oh,
am
Jesus,
I the? See
yeah.
you next Tuesday. Oh Jesus, she's over. She's meant to have this. She's meant to have this.
It's the
prep,
muscles
she's-
are getting in the way.
See what I mean?
I have to say, this beard is probably one of the most annoying things that I have ever worn.
Imagine
ever in
if
my
it was
life.
grown out of your face, like literally.
Yeah, but they're not that annoying, surely, when they're growing out of your
Sometimes
face.
they'll get really itchy,
Oh.
Okay,
Yeah.
so where is it gone?
like your
Can't find it.
eyebrows.
These are the most comfortable fake eyebrows I've ever worn. They're also the only pair.
I wonder if
but
they're like.
they feel really soft. Feel them.
Do you know the way eyebrows? My jacket won't let me. Do you look like Tom Connors?
I also
So the
look
way-
like a gonk.
Do you know the way eyebrows are always evolving?
Yeah,
I wonder will they evolve to that?
hardly. Sure, what
I
do we
think they
need them that
should.
bushy for?
That'd be class.
I mean, if you were living somewhere cold, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I can't find this.
What were we looking for again? I can't remember.
I may see you
I
next
might see you
Tuesday.
next Tuesday. I literally popped it up for you and she deleted it.
Wow.
oh.
The level of professionalism here is
I have a tough life.
absolutely amazing.
No, it's not here. Where is it?
Okay, I'm going to call one out because you don't have one ready, which is shocker. Am I the see you next Tuesday? God, isn't just well have a backup. Surrounded by idiots. Isn't that the name of the book?
Why? No, it's The Alchemist.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that book.
Every year we hand out candy with the neighbours for Halloween. We live in a cul-de-sac
Oh,
and
I
sit.
found it. No, we'll go with yours.
We'll go with this one first. We live in a cul-de-sac and sit in our driveway yard with a table full of candy. I try and do the spookiest house, but I don't normally wear something scary. This year I bought a really nice movie quality Jason mask and got some matching gloves at Goodwill to look like the Jason from part 3 and 4. So I had to wear it this year. I did not try and scare the kids that looked under 10. However, I got a few screams from kids that thought I was a fake Jason doll or something. All it took was for me to move the head, stand up, and they freaked out. However, the kid that cried was a different story. He approached my wife and I for some candy, but was really cautious walking towards us. He was eyeballing me the entire time. So I knew he was really spooked. Plus, he was holding his candy bag really high like he was hiding behind it. Once he got within 3 feet of the table, I stood up and said, "Happy Halloween!" And he darted towards his parents, screaming bloody murder. Poor guy was gushing with tears. I got yelled at, not by the parents, but my wife. She made me go to the kid and apologise and hand out extra candy to the kid. The parents didn't seem to care much, as he was frightened and thought it was a good gag. Plus, the kid never watched any Friday the 13th movie, so he had no idea who Jason was.
How does he know?
How does who know?
How does he know the child? Probably. But how does he know? He'd never watched it or has no context around it.
I assumed that he's...
The parents must have had a conversation, like, and would have said that they hadn't watched that
maybe,
movie.
yeah.
I presume, like, that's the only way you could know. Why would you assume it? But like, is he meant to be a see you next Tuesday for being
Well, he
mean to the
absolutely
kid?
is, yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit mean, especially if
mean.
you see that the kid is very scared.
Yeah, you don't need to...
That's a little bit traumatizing as a small kid.
It is traumatizing, yeah. Dickhead.
Yeah,
That
that is
was
a
my
shit
young
move.
fella, I'll tell you, I'll be scaring you back.
Yeah.
How'd you like it, you cunt?
It's funny if the kids are into Halloween and it's a jump scare for them, but not for that little fella.
Oh, he shit himself. Literally, probably.
Oh my God.
Come on.
I don't know. I don't like it. You see a load of those videos on TikTok and on whatever used to be on Vines and stuff. Do you know people dressing up as a really scary character and walking into the house and then the most scared little babies that are like 2 and 3 years old. Like I don't think that's funny.
No.
It's not funny at all.
either.
No.
I remember I got a fright by pigs when I was really younger and I haven't forgotten it yet.
They're scary.
Elaborate.
They're very big.
30 years later, I still forget it. Being locked into the shed with pigs.
Myself and Siobhan used to be so scared of the Oompa Loompas in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Like, deathly scared.
Deathly scared, crying, screaming.
Yeah.
Locked into a room then. Ha ha ha. While they left it on the television. Yeah.
Yeah, they were so freaky. Do you remember the
I
movie?
look like a Loompa Loompa.
You do actually, yeah. Bronzer suits you though.
I should wear
Annoyingly.
more.
Everything suits him. But the movies from the 80s, like The Dark Crystal.
I'd love to have hair like this, just not like this, but I'd love to have long blonde hair.
Why? Like Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah,
Oh, and Thor. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Thor.
Thor.
There's no A in it.
Thor.
Thor.
Thor. Am I saying it weird?
Yeah.
Am
You're
I?
it's Thor, not Thar.
Thor. I know how it's spelled.
Go on
Thor.
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 Anyway, Siobhan, read your story out. Since you went
Might as well now since you found it.
since you went to such trouble finding it.
Do you know when you go looking for something, it's always in the last place you look? Okay. I might see you next Tuesday.
Is this thing on?
Well, my story is way better.
Go on then.
Am I the see you next Tuesday for indirectly telling children to off on Halloween? My long distance boyfriend, I'm female obviously. Why obviously? Anyway, was over at my house over the past weekend through yesterday. We had planned to centre our time together around Halloween as we'd been, my God, this beard is annoying. Oh God. As we'd been doing things together the whole night, we had already decided not to let trick-or-treaters knock on the door, nor did we put out a bowl of candy. It was my boyfriend's idea to put a piece of paper on the front door reading "Keep Out," which later evolved to "Stay Away." And ultimately we decided on fuck off. All our lights and porch lights would be off so nobody would see it anyway. It's just good to know that it's there. Around 8:30 or so, while we were watching a disgusting yet sensual film. That's the
How
part
she
you
tells
snored
them.
at? Wow.
It must be the way you tell it.
We heard.
I have not.
Hey, I don't have to be here every week giving my time sitting in a goddamn beard.
Go on. I was just getting to the good part of it.
Oh, you want to hear it now, do you? Around 8:30 or so, while we were watching a disgusting yet sensual film, pay attention, we heard a loud banging on the door. I took my time to put on a bathrobe, but heard something like, "You'd better get out there." And more banging, so I rushed out. You see, it's not me, it's how people, their sentence construction, as I have said, is awful. A woman on the younger side of old.
The Unger.
A woman on the younger side of old. Like, come on. I'm actually bored here now as well.
Finish it, you're nearly there.
Dressed in that one T-Rex costume, standing there with a flashlight with 3 or 5 children behind her. Before proceeding to tear me to pieces, she yelled at the kids to stay back because I apparently wasn't dressed. He had his bathrobe on. The stranger scolded me for luring her kids to my house only to teach them a word they shouldn't know. Okay, now it's getting interesting. I was very weirded out by this and even more confused when she asked for candy. I said we didn't have any and she said, "Good." She then stood at my door for several seconds without saying anything, so I asked her to leave with her grandkids, after which she told me that they were waiting for me to remove the hateful sign on my door. She also corrected me that they were her kids. Ouch. So I walked out onto the porch and took the piece of paper off the door. I threw it away and planned to shut the door, but they were still there. I asked why, and she said they were still waiting for candy. So I just slammed the door. Everything that day had gone all wrong and had been trampled on and completely lost. Got to the hallway, well on my way to my love in bed. But before I got to my room, he told me to keep my bathrobe on. Oh God, I thought it was him all along. Told me to keep my bathrobe on because the old woman was apparently walking around our house. He saw her through the window. I don't know what happened after that, but the whole thing was very weird and creepy. Am I the see you next Tuesday? Or is this woman ridiculous? Nobody carries a flashlight to a house that obviously doesn't have candy. I mean, it could have been one paragraph, really. Let's just get that out of the way right now.
Not pick that one. Like, it's very simple. They could have just not answered the door.
Yeah.
Those people weren't going to stand there all night knocking. It's annoying for about 3 minutes and then they go on to the next house.
I know, but also get away from my door and I'll put whatever I want in my door. Words.
Well, yeah, but just don't answer it.
But then if there was no lights on, there was no invite to come to the door in the first place.
She's one
so
of those
go away.
fucking lead poisoning people that just has no idea how to conduct herself in public. The owl one with the kids, like.
Yeah. So we're all agreed then.
Yeah, there's no. Why was she even asking?
Hang on, my
was
chest
she?
hair is falling.
See, that's another thing about me that you don't have to deal with is chest hair,
How do you know?
facial hair. Facial hair.
We have to deal with other types of hair.
Facial hair. Welcome
Yeah.
to your 40s.
Where do you get hair that men don't?
One there. One there.
I said, where do you get hair that men don't?
Where do we get hair that men don't?
That's a good question.
On
That
your
is a good
vaginas, because we have none.
Well, no, you've groin hair.
Yeah. So there you go. So we deal with all the hair issues you have. We deal with more because we get it in our face.
Is it the worst thing you have to deal with, do you think?
Men?
Yeah.
Good question. I see what you're teeing up here.
I don't know. Having balls is a pain. Like Freddie keeps hitting him. He's the perfect height for hitting him.
Once
so
he's height,
funny.
isn't it? He's just the perfect height.
He literally
So-
just can.
I told him I was dressing up as an alien, and he was so excited to see my costume. So I came in here, put these on, and I walked in. He went. He was like, "You're an alien," and I said, "Yeah, but a very specific one from a movie." And he said, "Okay." And then I showed him the picture, and like he was like, "Yeah, okay."
Oh, this is a tough episode.
It's a tough one to get through now.
I feel like this outfit is making me really uncomfortable. Actually, I don't want hair. I'd take it back. It's so tickly.
It is, and it gets really tickly. And if you wear lip gloss and it's windy,
Isn't that the worst? Yeah. It just, your hair sticks to your face.
absolutely so annoying. But it does get tickly, you know, and the hair that goes into the corner of your eye and you can't see it, and you're doing this scooping thing at the side of your eye and you can't find it, and then you figure out it's coming from the other side of your head across.
Although, did you see the guy who has a beard, right? And he's a bit light on top with his mustache.
Yeah.
And so he got ashlings.
Yeah.
False
Ashlings.
eyelashes.
What's ashlings?
Ashlings.
Oh, yeah.
That's what Alex used to call eyelashes years ago, ashlings. So he got false eyelashes and kind of glued them onto his top lip. And I thought, clever.
It was a good idea, but can you imagine going to that effort every morning?
But how would he kiss anyone? You'd end
Yeah.
up with a mouthful of lashes.
Oh, yeah. That wasn't a kissing day for him, so
No,
obviously.
No, that was just an aesthetic day.
Yeah, lovely.
Aesthetics. I'm trying to get my dear pad, but my iPad is being a little.
Is it because it's
See you
Halloween
next
or
Tuesday.
something that we're having difficulty?
Everything is difficult. There's no.
I know, there's
me.
gremlins in the system.
I'm just going to talk about what I did last Sunday.
What did you do last Sunday?
Yeah.
I did. We recorded our Christmas song.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
So our
Now, when you
Christmas-
say record, just the sound or the video as well?
everything.
Everything?
Oh no, the video isn't done yet.
Oh, okay.
Because you're in the video and
Oh,
we
are
haven't
we?
done it yet.
Oh.
I was going to do it Monday,
Monday.
so but we can't.
Why?
Because the van isn't ready.
God damn. When's
There's
the
a
van
van?
ready?
Yeah, there's a van part in the video.
When do we
So-
get our balaclavas?
There's balaclavas in it as well,
There can be.
if you want.
That's how we're getting the van. So we went into the recording studio, recorded a song, our first single. It's going to be out November 1st.
Where are you releasing it?
Across everything.
Oh, like Spotify.
I uploaded it to DistroKid yesterday and they stream it everywhere, all over the shop.
What you call it?
DistroKid.
Disc truck head.
Distro kid.
Distro kid.
Distro.
God, do you see an apple or a rabbit? What?
No, I mean, look at my ears.
No,
I don't
there's
have real
images.
ears. They're down over my actual ears and I can't hear properly.
We thought they were real ears.
Sorry, what?
You should pierce one of them.
Oh, they feel like... Oh, they feel weird.
So yeah, we got it done. Me, Sean, and Alex, and we're going to be multimillionaires from it.
Well,
Even though Siobhan said she didn't like it. That's basically the
I
finished version.
didn't say I didn't like it.
well, you said the kind of music we like anyway is done, done,
Yeah,
done,
you've the
done.
worst
No,
taste in
do you know
music
what
ever.
it is? I've heard it so many fucking times now. It's literally, as soon as I hear a bar of it, it's swirling in my head for hours
My song?
afterwards. Yes.
You're giving out on my song because it swirls in your head, but you listen to dung, 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 dung.
Yep.
Yeah.
Techno. Like early in the morning. So I'm like flossing my
I was
brain.
thinking for our next song, right? Because I'm going to do another one because it was so much fun, is to cover a techno song with the banjo, the guitar, the ukulele.
That's a great idea. There's
That
those two
is
fellas that
marvellous
tour
idea,
and they
yeah.
do that. They do all the techno classics or the trance classics with two guitars and they're absolutely excellent.
And so are we.
Right?
Oh
We'll
my
see.
God, there's hair everywhere. Yes, I think you should do that. And that'll be your first single of 2025. We'll pick the song
2025.
even.
Yeah.
There you go.
One of the good classics, yeah.
So tell me why.
That's not
No, that
techno.
won't work.
What song are you thinking then?
Bitches from Hell.
I was thinking like 2 times even. Do you know, 2 times.
That's not techno.
No.
My God, you need to learn your genres.
Well, that's the song that I'm aiming for.
That's cheesy kind of dance.
Yeah, I
like
was gonna
Venga
cover like
Boys.
a cheesy song, yeah. And make it
Venga
into
Boys, yeah.
country folk song. So turn a Venga song, sing
Bang.
it louder, boy. A country song into a country song.
Into a country
Strange.
song by Pa.
Turn a pop, but what kind of
What are
music
you
do
going to call
that?
your band?
Powder wear. It's like gonna be like
Pan, the Dwyrettes. The
pipe,
Dwyrlings.
people that sing songs.
Potato cakes.
You too, Pa.
Well, it's done now. I've filled up.
What?
I filled up the distro kid form. I was like, "What's your band's name?" I don't know. Powder wear. Oh, they're like, "What's your record label?" And obviously, I don't have one. They're like, "If you don't have one, just make up one." What did I call it?
Okay. What did you
I
call
don't
it?
think you could guess this in a lifetime. But have a guess. I'll give you a clue.
Go on.
It's kind of the theme of everything in here at the minute.
Fake.
Last minute.
What?
Cheap.
Last minute.
No.
A mess.
Do you give up?
Wait,
So
no.
it's Something Records. I call it Something Records.
Halloween.
No. Oh yeah.
Podcast
Podcast?
records.
No.
Shed.
No.
Studio.
No.
Rusty roof.
Hairy Back Records. I
Oh, it's not bad. Actually, I like it.
Okay.
Because all of us are dealing with hair issues at the minute.
I thought you were going to say
I thought
hairy
we were-
backs.
yeah,
I'm like,
hairy back.
minus
I'm like,
2 on the
is
3.
it? I can't see
Do you
it.
not have hairy backs, no? That's actually something I have to deal with, which is really
Back hair.
annoying. Back hair, because I can't shave it myself.
But why don't you just leave it grow? It doesn't get very
Because
long.
it's... What?
It doesn't get very long. Like
Imagine it getting caught on the inside of your
It does.
jumper.
That's the thing. My hair just grows and grows and grows. It's full on. I've got head hair on my back.
Oh, you could have
you've got
plaits.
like gigantism
a
in
If
little
you know
your
if-
hair.
waterfall of plaits on
Do
your
you know
back.
if Armageddon happens and I survive, I'm going full ape. Do you know if the clippers are all even on?
That's a thought I often have. Is like if we were like something
Zombie
terrible happened,
apocalypse.
zombie apocalypse. I'd miss my tweezers. I'd have to have nail clippers and tweezers on the go.
No, they got destroyed in the blast.
Well, then there's going to be a lot of hairy women that.
But you
just
know
have
what?
to
You could
be
just clean the
accepted
nails
as
with a
hair.
stone.
It would have to be sharp enough to do it properly.
We'd find a way.
Do you know cavemen's? This is actually something that's true.
Okay.
Just because I made it
Let
up,
me
it
open
sounds good.
Google.
A caveman's knife is 5 or 10 times sharper?
5 times better than your average banana.
That's the way it is.
Because you know how sharp those motherfuckers are. Wow.
Go on, it's five times sharper than,
5 times
than a Stanley blade or something.
than a scalpel.
Would you go away?
No, it isn't.
Google it up.
Google it up there, Siobhan.
That's not something I made up because that's something that stuck in me. And I read
Absolutely
that
sounds
and it
like
was
something you made up.
like the sharpest thing we know is a scalpel, and their thing was 5 times sharper than it
Isn't a diamond blade?
because they used a certain stone.
Oh, interestingly,
You are wrong.
it's a motherfucking beard. Apparently they used, so it says Quora, and we know how scientific that is. Obsidian. And obsidian
Oh,
is
yeah.
sharper than scalpel.
So sorry.
No.
Well, I'm right then.
No.
I'm right.
No. Obsidian can be sharpened to be sharper than a scalpel, but
They found-
was it then?
Are you saying like the Bible's real and excavations? Is
Oh, hang on. Is it chicken or egg? Which actually the other day I was watching a TikTok and we have an answer now,
It's
apparently.
the egg.
It's, the egg, because dinosaurs laid eggs and that was way before the chicken. So that's no longer valid. Thank you, science.
Facts are facts.
Thank you. My fact is over.
Go
there on
back.
the screen.
Go back a bit to the obsidian.
They checked it. They found the knife and said, "Do you know what? That's quite edgy
How would they know it's from caveman times?
because of the mud in it."
Your man had it signed. 50,000 BC. Go
I keep
on.
doing this like I've owned a beard
See,
for
isn't it?
years.
It's
Like
like, it's
you
like to do
do,
that
don't you?
sometimes when I'm thinking about stuff.
Is that like girls do this with their boobs? They just hold them sometimes walking around the house, just like, it's just somewhere nice to put your hands.
Oh,
Or
do you
you
know what
flex them.
all I'm missing now is, Patrick?
Boobs.
Hang on. That's
Oh,
after
we should
messing
have
up my
gotten
chest
something
hair.
motorized to do that automatically. We just press a button.
So there you go. It's funny how all my facts are ridiculous, but they're right.
Hang on a second. Is that what it actually said?
I'm on Reddit and Quora. Sorry, inconclusive.
There you go.
But there you go. They use obsidian, which is sharper than the scalpel. Thank you very much. Where was I going
That's
with that
after
even?
the fact.
Where were we before that? Before I interrupted everyone with my facts. Do you know? I remember. This is a funny story. I was over at an expo, right? And I was over with the Stoltmans,
Yeah, they're hilarious.
and Tom always comes out with these random facts, but his are always wrong. Right? Right? So I had been in the room. I had a room by myself, obviously, and you know, I'm a man, whatever. So
I'm just a guy with feelings.
I'm a guy with a phone, alone in the room. So we got up the next day and we're all inside in the van, and we're like, it's a proper like camper, so we're all like around each other. We're like, obviously with the Stoltmans because they're so fucking big, we're squished into the van.
No matter where you sat, you're beside them.
And Tom pipes up and he goes, and it's like, you'll never guess what. Ants are 0.5 of a kilo.
0.5 of a kilo. How big is
As
that?
in, if you put enough of
ant?
them into a container and make them weigh
He was on
0.5.
about a particular ant and said, yeah, ants are 0.5 of a kilo. I was like, hang on a second. That's 500 grams. I said, there's no way an ant is 5.5. He's like,
One singular ant, that's what he meant. Jesus Christ.
and I was like, what are you talking about? It's not 0.5. He goes, I literally read it this morning that an ant is 0.5 of a kilo.
What the hell is he reading? Some fantasy story about some creature.
Wait, hang on. So,
I would hazard a guess that it's like 0.005.
Oh, you didn't get to the end of it there.
no.
Did anyone think of taking out their phones and checking?
Well, I tell you. So I
Go
was
on.
like, okay, I'm just going to prove you wrong in front of everyone because obviously everyone's tuned into this.
Yeah.
Whipped out my phone, straight into Safari, and shit. And
Oh my God.
their cameraman was on me because they were recording this conversation,
Oh my
and I
God.
literally opened up. Oh fuck! And I was like, oh.
I swear it was for research purposes.
And like Tom, Luke, their wives were there, the cameraman was there, the fucking driver, everyone, because everyone's tuned into the conversation. I was like, oh shit, fuck. Oh,
Oh
by
my
any chance
God.
did no one hear that?
And we never got to the end of the ant story.
So,
Oh, that destroyed the story.
Go
so
on.
he's marginally a marginal error.
You forgot a few
So-
zeros.
An ant, yeah, an ant is 1 to 5 milligrams in weight. So lightest ant is 1 milligram. Heaviest ant is 5 milligrams.
So
now
he's-
let's do a conversion.
He's 50%
So
right.
0.5 of a kilogram is 500,000 milligrams.
So,
You
So
do
just
the
a couple
math.
of zeros. What's a
gotta
couple
do
of
that.
zeros between friends?
And it was totally worth it.
God,
getting
imagine
caught
there was an
on your
ant that
phone
was a
with
half
that.
a kg.
Wow.
Imagine a load of them running around.
I think if one was half a kilo, it'd be like a small kitten.
You'd never be able to
imagine an
stand on
ant
it to
that
kill
big,
it.
That would
Imagine
be
an ant that big. Plus, they're really strong. They can
'Cause
lift,
I
like,
was just going to say, because they can lift, what is it, 10 times their body weight? We wouldn't be the top of the food chain anymore.
no.
oh, they could just eat us.
Yeah.
Imagine one small little thing in their DNA. And
Oh,
we're
hang
gone.
on. Does this work?
Yeah, it's just actually.
Like, hang on. Surprise.
Oh, I want to do something with my hair. Does this work?
No.
We should go out like, dressed up.
What now? Like after the show, just walk down the street and have people stare at us?
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm wearing a pair of flippers here.
Those are barefoots, people.
Those shoes look like they'd have a big nose.
Movies and series. Da, 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 da.
Boop.
Right, so while I'm talking and you're not listening, I'll read out mine.
Quickly.
So my
Oh,
series
can't wait for
is
this.
Sweet Bobby, My Catfish Nightmare.
Oh, yes. I must watch that. That looks good.
Shocking story.
It's amazing people can be so wrapped up and it lasts for so many years.
But how invested let's call them a predator, I want to call them that, or the criminal, how invested the criminal was for that length of time, but have that much time to give to the crime. And at the end of it say, I didn't really know what I was doing.
Lies.
Shocking story. Absolutely brilliant. Go
Okay.
watch. Okay. Second movie, obviously, because this is our Halloween show, is a horror, obviously. So I saw Daddy's Head.
That
Where you
sounds
saw
weird.
him? You saw him where?
Hilarious. Insert joke here. Very, very good horror
Where did you see him?
on my television,
On the telly.
on the telly box. Daddy's Head. It's a good horror. It's a British horror, which I quite like.
Sounds like I won't be watching
Sounds
that.
stupid.
Oh my God, my beard fell off. Okay, anyway, Chris, your series.
My series is Fresh Meat.
Oh, good
It's a British comedy series. Very funny. Jack Whitehall is in it, and I like him. He's funny.
Oh yeah, he's funny. Actually,
Yeah. And my movie is Woman of the Hour. I watched that last week. It's the new one by Anna Kendrick. She's covering the fella, the serial killer that went on the dating show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, him. Oh my God.
I watched it. It's very
What a
good. I'd recommend that.
And
as well,
and
yeah.
I read a couple of reviews afterwards, and they were saying what she got really, really, really right is you can see in the women the point they know that they're in trouble,
which
that
is so
sense of
scary because
terror.
you can put
Yeah.
yourself in that place.
Absolutely brilliant. Yes, they're my two. Go on, so.
Yeah. Right, series, Patrick.
I'm gonna go with a Halloween movie because I thought it was really
No, series
scary.
first.
Well, I'm going movie first. Because they're making a new one. It's out in the cinemas, I think, at the minute.
Go on.
Smile 2.
Oh, I can't wait to see
is
it.
that the one with Jack Nicholson's young fella in it?
Yeah,
Is it?
yeah. So the first Smile was 2022. You're going with that one.
So I'm going with the first one, gang.
Right.
And the series I'm going for is
Do
Go
not say
on.
Supernatural.
Supernatural. 'Cause
Oh,
it's
for
a Halloween special, and Supernatural is all about Halloween, which was discovered in Canada in
No, it wasn't. It's Irish. How many more times do we have to say it?
So you're not allowed any points with your series this week because
What
I
does
said so.
what did Supernatural get before? I forget.
it's like 8.20.
It doesn't get anything because you can't keep nominating stuff.
10.11 because it's so good.
What is that called? You forfeit.
20 points.
1 teen.
You're so jealous of me winning all the time.
Right, so let's get to our score.
Go
You're
on
like,
then.
do you know, I win the strongman competition and everyone's like, fuck's sake, Pa won again.
Yeah.
That's you right over there, Mr. Hairy Face.
It's really annoying. Like I
Whatever.
don't
Don't
never
hate me
have a
because you
beard.
ate me.
Would you ever veet your beard off? Or like, do you know when you shave
I've
it and it
eaten
grows
somewhere
back? Is it not
before.
itchy?
Where did I eat?
Like geolocation or on your body?
No, on my body. I think it's in my shoulders once. It's stupid. It like removes like 80% and you're left with like
Singed from
Yeah.
chemicals, hair. Yeah, no, it's
plus
not a
it's
good
a
idea.
chemical.
It's not nice,
burning
yeah.
hair off your body.
Yeah, not
What else
ideal.
is it burning? Probably
Into your
skin.
follicle.
If you
Would
left
you
it there long
use an epilator?
Who's he?
What you call me? No, an epilator. Isn't that what they're called?
I wonder, could you wear this swimming? Would it count as a swim cap?
Imagine the lifeguard
imagine
comes
walking
over. Can you put on your swim cap, please? Oh, sorry. Is that okay?
I do the perfect dive with this. It's the perfect shape for a proper entry.
You'd literally go,
I could be Patrick Starfish as well with this, couldn't I?
Oh, you could.
Couldn't I?
Yeah.
oh yeah.
You'd have to
Give
cover
it to
the
the
ears
ears.
so.
Yeah.
And go pink.
I just need green shorts, nothing else. Oh,
Carry on.
Okay. Sweet Bobby, 6.2. Daddy's Head, 5.7. Fresh Meat, motherfucker, 7.8. Woman of the Hour, 6.7.
oh.
Supernatural, no score, because you said it again.
What was it though?
8.4. Such a pity you got a 0. And then Smile, 6.5.
They're all not great scores this week, but that's okay.
What was Smile?
6.2
6.5.
or 5.
It's really good though.
Okay, so we got
Anyway,
that.
folks,
Anyway.
that is Halloween. I hope you have a great Halloween. I hope you go trick or treating. I hope you trip over and fall, because that'd be funny.
Falling is always funny.
Falling, yeah.
Always.
It's funny. It's funny. Like the heavier you are, the funnier the fall.
That's because you bounce off the
Yeah.
ground.
It's physics.
The fatter the person, the better the fall. Isn't
No,
that what
that's
they
a
say?
terrible thing to say. Now, if you fell in front of us, that would be
Hilarious,
the funniest of all.
yeah.
I fall
Comedy
so
gold.
awkwardly because I turn into like I go static.
Like a goat?
So I hit the
Oh,
ground.
those
like, ding,
goats that
ding,
turn
ding,
into
ding.
statues and they fall, yeah.
Because I flex up, so I don't know why. Because if I fall drunk,
So you don't put your hands out in front of you? You probably rolled like a marble.
It's like the time I jumped up in the tire and fell off the tire.
Oh, that was so
You know
funny.
that made it into one of those funny, a reel on
Jim
YouTube,
Tales or something,
and
yeah.
it has like 32 million views or something.
Go away.
And they do it by country, and Ireland is one of you falling. Hilarious. Famous for all the right things. Falling down.
Anyway, gang, thank you all. Make sure you
Thanks.
subscribe and like and comment, and we love you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, folks. It was a great show.